as the Titans get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan ball club entering play. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And the Jaguars are going to come. And look at this, right away a loose football.
Onside kick is recovered by the Titans.
Well, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change momentum of this game in a hurry.
On first down, Tannehill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Out come the Jaguars, and it's Gardner Minshew, their second-year quarterback, leading the way.
Well, he started his season the way that everyone wants to start their season, with an absolute bang. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Let's see where he goes from here.
Set the bar high. Week 2, we'll see what he can do. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third.
Minshew throwing on third down. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Keelan Cole.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Jaguars.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
By Kenny Vaccaro.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
And 1 at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Minshew's
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal. At
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
The 7-yard line.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Goes up how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on. From the left hash, this from 34. And Lambo will put this one through. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Tannehill now to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. It's caught by Davis. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Tannehill on 1st down. He's got Smith here. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To Jonnu Smith.
The numbers there in last week's game for Smith. 5 catches, 62 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've gone to him early in this one. I sense a theme, one that I expect to continue throughout this contest.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
1st down, Titans, gain of 12. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. This is Henry. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Henry on the carry.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam to the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
And 8 yards to go.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Josh Allen with a big-time sack. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
A 46-yard attempt.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a give to Miller. And he stopped immediately there.
Miller, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Titans.
Now a handoff to Miller. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Minshew's pass.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. He's got a first down past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans have taken the lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And it is up.
The kick is good.
And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And
out of the gun is Minshew. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags. Now it's Miller. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the second time. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 42-yard.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
The 39-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And through the contact, brings up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Options galore here, second and a few inches. And he completes it to Westbrook. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On second and 10, it's Minshew. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
Jaguars.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Khalif Raymond now. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own.
So here are the Titans to take over on offense. Last week they defeated the Broncos, and they've got the lead here as well as they work with a first and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The all-pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Second and 5 now. Tannehill. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brings up third and 5.
From the gun on third down, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete.
Tannehill's pass.
So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Minshew and the Jags now with a first and 10 at their own 21. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. And it'll be a second and long.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Minshew's pass.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come to Thompson on the screen. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
Nice play on the ball by A.J. Brown, and he comes up with the reception. He had a terrific 2019 as a rookie. The first one since 1970 to go over 1,000 yards receiving and average over 20 yards per catch.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give to Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action.
At the Jaguars' 30-yard line.
Now left side on the swing pass.
Tannehill's pass. Complete to
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
Tannehill's pass.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Anthony Frisker, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
A 32-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6.
Jaguars 6.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
The tackle made by Jayon Brown. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and...
Again, it's Miller. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Lamar Miller.
An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Here's Minshew.
Brings up 3rd.
He's got Thompson here, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Minshew got his man. It's Eifert. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jaguars 6.
3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. Minshew sets to throw. The throw taken in by Cole. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 20-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
A gain of...
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
The ball carrier. Malcolm Butler on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6.
On 2nd down and 4. Minshew. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
4th down.
On 4th down, Minshew. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. Looking to throw it, Minshew. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and goal. At the 1-yard line.
They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
It worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And Lamar Miller caps it off with a touchdown run. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Completes it to Davis. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now a handoff to Henry. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Number 22, Derrick Henry.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Again, it's Henry. Down to the 25.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
He dumps it off for Henry. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
A big spot now for Stephen Gostkowski. This to break our fourth quarter tie. Gostkowski's kick is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
Titans 16. Jaguars 13.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
At their own 28-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Minshew, 1st and 10. And the catch good. It's Eifert. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
A gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
3-yard line.
Out of the gun is Minshew, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And Eifert has it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Another try after the 1st down sack. Minshew The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Third down.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Caught here by Conley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Minshew on target there to Conley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Off play action, it's Minshew. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown.
And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Extra point try for Gostkowski. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
So Minshew and the Jaguars down by 10. A little over 30 seconds remaining. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Harold Landry in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Throwing on second and long. Minshew to the left side here for Eifert. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 9 brings up third down.
Minshew throwing on third down. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for Tennessee, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll fall to 1-1. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins.